Welcome students. Today we are going to discuss about the client server model and the relationship between it to HTTP, that is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So already I told you the relationship between client and server. I told you that there is a request response relationship. So the request is generated by the client. For example, இப்போ நீங்கள் எடுத்துக்கோங்க, you want to search something in your internet means what are you going to do in the browser? You are going to type the thing what you want to search. So that whatever you are typing, so that is the request. You are the client. Whatever you are typing is taken as a request, and that request will be sent to the server. The server will process that particular request. It will find out the relevant web page that you are asking for, and it will display all the web pages that contain those relevant data. So this is called as the request response relationship. So how a request can be sent to the server means we use two commands. One is get command and another one is post command. So using these two commands, the client can send the request to the server. Okay, so the client server model is a structure that partitions tasks between the servers and the clients. And you must also have in mind that the server can share resources with the clients, whereas the client does not share any of its resources. So you must know this. What are the examples of computer applications that use the client server model are email, network printing, and World Wide Web. So here I am giving you a diagram of the client server model. See, here there are three clients system which are sending requests to the web server. Like this you can connect as many client as per the capacity of the server. Okay, so what does the server do? Okay, main job of server is database maintenance. See, for today, for everything, they are asking you to sign in. So millions of users, you want to use a particular app, you have to log in. So all this login information will be stored in the server, that is in the database. So every time you log in, your password is being retrieved and given. So that database maintenance work is done by the web server, and the web server also processes data, and it is a centralized one. What does the client application do? The client application provides user interface, and every app you are installing in your system, it will ask for certain settings. So you can customize your settings in that. So that is client side settings, you can modify whatever you want. Okay, so all that will be managed by the client. So what are the advantages of client server? So centralized data storage. There is no data redundancy. Redundancy means there is no duplication of data. It reduces data dependencies. So thank you students for watching.